Hey there guys, thank you for tuning in to another video. To start it off, we're going to check out the VIX. So basically in a market like this, you have to think long term on the stocks that you choose. Otherwise, you'll get knocked out and you'll see what has happened in the past is continuation of downturns. And what that is causing is a lot of sellers being fearful of the market and uncertain of what's going on or what's going to happen. So looking at the VIX here, it can tell us a lot. And basically it's the volatility and fear that goes on in the S&P 500. So as you can see today, it's dropped around that 25 mark. And this is okay for the VIX. It is positive. And hopefully, as we can see this downtrend here from our highs here over around the 35 mark, 33 mark, 32 mark, you can see that we're going in a downtrend, which is good. Where we want to go to is this 20 line mark, which is where we were around April and March. Now, if we do hit around this 20 mark, it means that we can be optimistic about the market and that it tells us that people are becoming more bullish. So a healthy VIX is around that 20 mark. Anything below it is even more healthier, but it shows stability in the market. All right, so I want to check out gold here and just go over a little bit of the charts. And basically what happened today was we hit a downtrend here. And when we hit one of our support lines, basically what happened was we bounced right up and then we hit another resistance line up here, which is around the 840 line. And we were able to bounce through that and continue on an upward trend. But as you can see, with everything else going on in the market, there is still uncertainty, and we don't know whether gold will continue on this upward trend. It is a safe haven compared to other commodities and other stocks out there. But as we watch gold kind of turn around here, we want to watch and see which way it goes. If it goes up, then we can see a nice uptrend, maybe up to the 1850 mark or around there. But if it continues on this downtrend as we're seeing, we might hit back to around that 840 mark, and if there's no support there to bounce back, then we could see it continue to drop around that 1832 and then even lower to that 1827. So as we continue on through the week, we want to watch what gold does throughout these next couple days, if we continue on that uptrend or if we start going to the downtrend to lower lows. All right, taking a look at Tesla now. We have some key zones for Tesla around like the 720 mark and the 731 mark and around there to see if we can get some support on this downtrend. If we continue to go down, it is a market where the bears are trying to short it. If it continues on this downtrend, we'll see it hit the 730 mark and see if it can bounce back. So in the week ahead, we'll check and see which way Tesla decides to go, if it can bounce up through that 750 755 mark, and if we continue to ramp up, we'll maybe hit that 780 mark, but we could see another low to the 720 ending there. Okay, so I'm going to end here on the S&P 500, and we'll just look at some key levels. And one thing that you need to just monitor is the news that's put out as well, and will justify all the other stocks within it and around it. For example, Tesla is a great stock that does follow the S&P 500. So basically, if the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq are down, then usually Tesla is down too. So keep that in mind. But basically, looking at the S&P 500, we're sitting around the 4101. And if we continue on this downtrend, we could see it drop below the 41, down all the way to the 4083. It could even start hitting the 4074. So keep an eye on that and check out these support lines, because if we do hit them, there could be some buyers that could bounce it back up, and we could then get some head and shoulders patterns, or we could continue on the downtrend. But in relation to the S&P 500, we want to continue to watch the news that gets put out every day, whether it's interest rates, inflation, rising gas, the oil prices, food supply, those all are in mind when the price of the market is at stake. If things are bad, then we could continue on this downtrend. If we get some good news, then we could be on an uptrend. But basically, I see it hovering around these points until Friday, when the unemployment rate and the jobs come out, which the Feds will be putting out on Friday. So let's stay tuned to that. Another trading day tomorrow, so let's have a great one then. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. Have a great rest of your night.